Hey there, welcome back. We're getting close to the end here. There's still a few more things to do, but with this little piece, I think the airplane will be complete. Last thing I'm going to install is a spinner. The spinner I'm going to use, there was a white plastic spinner. I don't like plastic spinners because they score when you use a electric starter on them. And so I'm going to use a true turn spinner. True turns I've used for most all of my airplanes. In fact, probably all of my airplanes. This is going to be a 2-inch spinner. Um, and then with that spinner, that's with the spinner, you get the spinner, the back plate, and a bolt. Okay, the bolts are different length because the spinners are different length this way. So that's why the spinner, the back plate, and the bolt come together. And then to finish it off, you need a adapter. The adapter kit comes with the proper length for screwing the bolt in on the front. Basically, this replaces this nut. Plus, it comes with a washer, an aluminum, tiny little aluminum washer, okay, which goes into the back plate. And also comes with a flat washer that you can just throw away. I threw away a lot of them. I actually saved probably most of them. So you take this nut off the front of the airplane, and you can don't throw it away. You might want to save it for something. But do not throw away this washer. This washer is the one you're going to use, not the washer that came in this kit. Because this is the right kind of washer. A little plastic piece on here, you don't need it, you can throw that away. So it's pretty simple to put these on. I like to put the aluminum washer sometimes they go in better one direction than the other. There we go. So that way the aluminum washer is now in that back plate. And you can just slide that back plate on and it will just fit exactly. And by the way, for this engine, the adapter kit is a 1/4 inch by 28 threads kit with a 1/4 inch bushing. And so that aluminum bushing, or washer I call it, is there. So after you get the back plate on, you put the prop on, and you have to be careful now because that prop is sharp. I've got a rag here to help me hold it while I get it ready. And you just put the spinner on and make sure it's good and tight. Wait a minute, probably don't want to do that. Okay, I've done that occasion and you wondered why this little piece was left. Okay, you do have to put the prop nut on. Okay, so this big thing here is the prop nut, and that prop nut, as you can see, is extra long, and it fits on there nicely. So again, if you're finished and you find the flat washer, this flat washer that came with it, still on the table, you made a mistake. So you put the flat washer on next, and then you put this on. I've made all these mistakes all the time. And that's why when I do things like this, I have a nice clean table here, so that if there's anything left, it's did it wrong, got to try again. Okay, so that way the spinner is on, the prop is the bushing is in the spinner, the prop is on, the prop washer is on, and then the prop nut is on, and the prop nut that came with the adapter kit. And then you take a 1/2 inch wrench and very carefully, holding the prop with a towel like this so you don't cut your hands, you tighten the prop nut. And how tight is dependent upon whether you want it to come off or not. So I go as tight as I can. That's probably good enough. I'm going to let go and try it. Okay, that's tight enough. All right. Now, with the rag, I'm going to make sure I can pull the prop through a cycle. There you go. Okay. So it's good. Not going to go anywhere. So now that that's in place, you put the the spinner on, nose cone. I guess you can call it a nose cone. And then I like to center the prop in the hole. Okay, so it's not touching either side, because then that would cause vibration or something. And then you just put this nice and long bolt in there. Then you find yourself a nice 4mm hex driver. Tighten that till it's finger tight. Then you grab your nice rag again. And tighten that nice and tight. Okay. One thing about these spinners that I like is this spinner can come loose. The prop nut can come loose, but it's unlikely that the prop nut can come loose and cause it to spin. Okay, if that comes loose, it's not going to come off because of this long bolt here. That's not going to come all the way out, whereas the prop nut might back out and the spinner will start spinning, but it won't come off. If you use, prop nuts that look like this, they're okay. For electric, I don't use them for glow. And so that's on, that's in place, and that's good to go. So I think the airplane is basically ready. I did put a zip tie in there, and I have the two leads for the wing, easy to come out. And so I think we're just about ready for the final inspection and a few other things we have to do, the control throws and a few things like that, but we'll get to that in subsequent videos. So we're almost done. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.